to the guided tour of the Simply Science website. My name is Kathy, I am a science teacher, and this website is just a little pet project of mine. The About page tells you a wee bit about me and my background and how Simply Science evolved. And the home page really is just a place where you will find the links to the socials. Down here there is the Instagram, Facebook, YouTube and TikTok account links. I haven't quite got a Twitter or a LinkedIn yet. I'm not quite sure I need them, but you never know, I might develop one of those in the future. But this menu bar here at the top is the one that will take you to where you need to go. Now, the vast majority of traffic to this site come to the shop. And whenever you click on the shop or hover over it, there's a sub-menu will drop down. What I have done is I have arranged the most popular products into collections so that can be clicked on easily. I know the numerous different qualifications in science can be confusing, especially if you're not completely immersed in education all the time. So I've divided these up to make it easier to find what you're looking for. Now, if you click into the shop, you'll get that bar along the top again, and you'll get some information on the products that are available. Now, by far and away, the most popular product in the shop is the revision decks. And there's a revision deck for single, double and triple award sciences. If you wish to purchase one of those, all you do is you click on the qualification of choice and all the revision decks available for that topic appear. Now, this is a complete set. This is for the double award science, so there are 6 revision decks, 3 for the Unit 1 topics and 3 for the Unit 2 topics. Generally, Unit 1s are taught by most schools in Year 11 and the Unit 2s are taught by most schools in Year 12. They're colour coded again for ease of reference, and you'll find the same with the triple award and with the single award. Now, single award is slightly different. There's only one subject for each of these. There's only one biology, one physics and one chemistry, and that's to do with how the modules are divided up. But this is a complete set. The other thing that has been getting quite a lot of traffic is the Key Stage 3 Blast Off series. This is suitable for children between the years of 8 and 10, and what it is different elements of the Key Stage 3 science curriculum. Again, this is by no means complete. It is something I work on whenever I get the time, and each of the booklets contains some notes, some explanations and lots of questions to practice on. Parents have told me this is a great support for them, especially when they're trying to help the younger students revise for their tracking tests and end of year tests. Now, second most popular element, and hopefully will become the most popular part of this website, is the revision zone. Now, I do get asked questions about A-level content. That is something I do want to develop in the future. At the minute, I'm more or less focused on Key Stage 3, but I've started to make ways into looking at content for A-level. That's a wee bit harder because whilst there is quite a lot of content in A-level, it's just not quite as straightforward as what it can be at GCSE. But whenever you go into each of this revision section, you will see biology, chemistry and physics along the top. There's just some more information and the Connect and Learn bar at the bottom of this. But if you want to revise biology, click into biology, and this will take you to a page where it will house a collection of links. Each of the pages have got a common format, so they should be easy enough to navigate. But what you'll find is a link to the sample revision decks there at the bottom of the page. This just gives an idea of the visual and colourful revision material that's available, and if you want to buy them you can click there and that'll take you to the shop. Or if we go back up to the top again, we can see the Quizlet classrooms, video animations and Kahoots. Now, what are these things for? Well, Quizlet classrooms, it's all to do with retrieval practice. It's all to do about recall and keeping information in your active memory. These study sets and cards in these classrooms are designed for the students to learn the information that they need to retain. Whenever they learn it, they're more likely to understand it, which means they're going to be able to apply it, which means they're going to be able to increase their grade potential. The video and animations are for visual learners, and most teenagers have quite a high bias to visual learning. These animations allow them to watch and learn and see, and more recently hear, as I've started to use text-to-speech software. But this just allows another way to engage with revising. It's very hard for teenagers to sit down and just read notes and notes and notes that they've made in school. These ways are just as effective, but they need to take ownership for their own learning and write down what they don't know as they go along. And then of course there's the Kahoot quizzes. This here is a link to an invitation that will let you join a Kahoot group, which will allow you to access lots and lots of quizzes. Again, these are great for consolidation of learning. What you've learned through the Quizlet classrooms, the Kahoots will test you. What it won't do is ask you a lot of structured questions and ask you to apply an awful lot of knowledge. These are simply for learning the information. All this stuff here is free of charge. There's no payment required to join any of these areas. I hold my own subscriptions for Quizlet and Kahoots, and they're freely available to you to use. Now, the next section then is the online classes. This is where I can really deliver the information that's required to fully understand, make links, and to access the more structured and higher level thinking questions in the exam. Now, where one-to-one spots are required, I don't have any left at this stage of the year, and I do reserve those for special cases. The majority of children don't particularly need one-to-one. What they do need is sound teaching and excellent explanation, which I hope I deliver in each of these classes. And then the next section then is Scienceporium. This here is my labour of love. This here is a science club, and I run the science club as often as I can, and I try to bring as much real life fun science to children, mostly between the ages of 14. Or between 7 and 14, sorry. And then finally, it's the contact page if you want to get in contact with me. If there's something you would like to see, or there's something you need further explanation on, please don't be afraid to get in touch.